It is time.
We are back.
Time to fucking explore the ice area.
God damn it, Sneasel.
Do.
Pretty.
Sneasel's a cool fucking Pokemon. I like Sneasel.
I wish outside looked like this right now.
I mean, it kind of does.
Well, yeah, but there's not snow everywhere.
Yeah, I miss the snow. I want there to be a giant fucking snowstorm.
I want to not be able to leave. Like,
snow.
so much snow.
I'm excited for Christmas.
And blah, 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 blah. Yeah,
Are you?
kind of.
I just want free shit.
Well, I only have one. Really, I only get one because my birthday's so close.
Like 1 or 2 presents.
Like, I get one or the other. It'll be like, I'll either have a birthday or I'll either have Christmas.
Bruh.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Last Christmas I got a knife. And I got a book and some money. And a couple clothes items. That's about it. I didn't get that much, but I also didn't ask for that much.
I think I got, I well, I know I got my new mouse, which is just the replacement for my old one, and
Yeah.
I got a mouse pad.
Good enough. What'd you ask for this Christmas?
A sword.
Dead ass.
Yeah,
Like, just did you get like had specifics or like just get me a sword?
sword.
What if they give you some like cheap, like, you know that fucking katana I have upstairs I bought at the fair?
Yeah,
That's completely unbalanced and made with, it's not even sharp.
yeah.
What if they get you that?
No,
Out the window.
returned.
That katana was a piece of shit.
Yeah, well,
I don't know why I bought it. I just wanted a fucking toy to fuck around with.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of what it is.
It's fun,
You can always sharpen it.
I
Mm,
guess.
It'd be
It can still
terrible.
kill you, like top, because the top end is, still metal.
Yeah.
The top end is pointy as shit. So I could still commit Sudoku.
Anything could kill you.
You ever see that fucking that story about that fucking anime dork on the subway
No.
who like there was like a fight in the subway, right?
Yeah.
And he pulled out his fucking katana.
Uh-huh.
He told him like stand back, and he had he had the guys like sit down in the fucking chair.
Whoa.
And God, I want this fucking snom. Anyway, he had them like sit down in the chair and shit.
Yeah.
And when the news anchors, they interviewed him, he was like, I had a 12-step plan I had a contingency plan for basically anything that they could do to me. I'm a shinobi warrior.
Yeah, I feel like that's overdoing it a bit.
I feel like he's living it in his own head.
I feel like I need an entire suit of armor.
I feel like whatever world he's living in is more interesting than mine.
Yeah. Well, lots of people live in more interesting worlds. Like
Bruh.
Pokemon, for example.
Like Afghanistan.
That is not an interesting world.
It is if you're...
That-
No, it's pretty interesting. It's not that fun, but it's interesting.
I guess if you look at it that way.
Yeah, they play the game, dodge American bombs every day.
They play Counter-Strike outside their
You can
door.
tell who wins by who's left.
Oof. Oof.
Getting dark on Pokemon.
You can tell who wins if they can still walk.
All right, who has the most limbs? Count up. Jimmy doesn't count. I know you still have your arm, but you're holding it. It's not attached to you. Doesn't count.
Yeah, that leg. Yeah, no. Just because it's there on the ground doesn't mean
Now,
you
you see,
still use it.
Rick, you're different. It's still attached, but it no longer functions, so you're also disqualified.
Shrapnel.
Give me snob. Damn it.
You don't need this.
I require.
You can require. But you are frozen. You are frozen, retard. Funny. I don't understand how he gets frozen. He's fucking super hot.
He is coal.
He's on fire.
He went from coal to cold.
He went from coal to carbon.
Huh?
Coal
Damn
to
it.
carbon. To pure carbon.
Why is this thing so hard to catch?
I don't know.
Eat
bug.
snow, retard.
You need to use the right balls.
Go, Ultra
Or
Ball.
not. Who gives a shit?
God damn it, dude.
Whatever.
Snom is really cool. The internet loves Snom. They've like fallen in love with him.
He looks squishy.
Oh yeah, Savannah really likes him.
Hmm.
Eat snow.
So Savannah's favorite Pokemon is
Swoobat.
Yeah.
The fucking bat with the heart nose,
Yeah. Why is that? Just think it's cute or something?
I guess.
Hmm.
It's goofy. It's like goofy and cute.
Yeah.
Also like socially awkward.
Oof. Yeah. I don't know. I like the Toxic now.
Toxel.
Yeah. Toxel. Because I made the okay retard meme. No, it's just too funny.
Also, he's basically you.
Yeah.
Just fucking.
I hate this. I hate life. Kill me now.
Suicidal all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you like Doug Trio though.
Yeah, Doug Trio is awesome.
Why do you like Doug Trio so much?
Because it's just like a choir of people underground. It's just their heads like sticking out.
Like no arms and no legs.
Yeah.
It's just funny to you.
It's just their torso.
You think they're conjoined, or you think it's just like 3 Digletts, or just
No, it's 3 Diglets.
like huddled together all the time?
Yeah.
I wonder how that works. A lot of fucking Pokemon from Kanto are all just like more than one. Like Dodo has 2 heads, Dodrio has 3 heads, Magnemite's 1 magnet, Magneton's 3 Magnemites.
Is Dodrio in this?
I don't know
Or
if he
did
survived.
Get gamered.
I think he got gamered.
Dodrio's cool. I like the 3 pairs.
Yeah, first gen has a lot of those. Like Magnemite's 1 magnet, then there's
Yeah.
Magneton, 3 magnets. What are some other ones?
I had the Magneton.
Weezing's,
Yeah.
Weezing's just 2 coughings.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of lazy, but whatever. The only like 3 pair Pokemon I like I like Doug Trio, but that's just only because I like Diglett,
Yeah.
and it's just 3 of those. I like Magneton. I think the 3 magnets stuck together actually makes sense and adds to its aesthetic.
I had a Magneton EX card. I still had those.
I gave all my Pokemon cards away. I only had like 1 deck. I didn't play that much Pokemon.
I actually could play the game with the deck I had.
You remember how to play?
Yes.
I do not. In fact, I'm tired. In fact, I don't even remember. I never even played correctly to begin with because I never learned the rules. I was kind of just like, all right, this attack does this much damage, and the Pokemon has this much health. I never fucking fucked with energy cards or nothing.
Yeah. No, I learned how to play. Played it a couple times with a few guys on the good old playground. And then when one of my foil energies got torn up by the loser, I never brought my cards back to school. And then I started playing Magic with more even nerdier people.
I remember back in elementary school, right? Like
Yeah.
1st and 2nd grade. I remember I gave one of my friends who was like, he's got this really dorky look with like skinny with glasses and shit.
Yeah.
I remember I gave him, because around that when I was in elementary school, I was like friends with everyone. So
Yeah.
you, sir, are gonna get arrested.
God, don't do that.
I gave him like, I don't remember if it was Pokemon cards or it was my Game Boy or it was DS or it was a video game. I don't remember what I gave him, but somewhere between the beginning of, because I gave it to him before when we were lined up to recess, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he could play with it. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember if it was a toy. I don't remember if it was a Game Boy. I don't remember if it was a DS. I don't remember if it was a Pokemon card deck. I have no fucking recollection. 'Cause I have a shit memory. But I gave it to him while we were lined up for recess. And some point in time between the 30 minutes that is recess, from the beginning to the end, it just magically disappeared and
He
it was
lost
gone.
it?
He lost it.
How the fuck?
I don't know how you lose it.
You
If
must
the
be a
whole point is
retard.
to use it to play with at
Yeah.
recess. And I had to go to the teacher and she's like, all right. She's like, all right, what the fuck are you looking for? It's like, I'm looking for this. She had to write it down and go fucking ask everyone if they fucking had it. And I think I got it back, but I don't, like I said, I don't fucking remember what it was to begin with.
Yeah. Well, one time I lost my phone, but I was in middle school, so I didn't care. I had a Pantech Jest phone, and I was outside playing with my dogs in the snow, and it fell out of my pocket, and I lost it until early spring. and my brother found it, and the battery fucking exploded. And that was when I had enough money saved up. I bought my first smartphone for $70, the Galaxy S3.
The iPhone, like the first like iPhones and iPods
Yeah.
came out when I was in like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
So that's when I started to see a bunch of kids having them.
Yeah.
And because I'm a fucking contrarian, it's like if all the kids are doing it, that means like if everyone's doing it, it's not cool then, right?
Yeah. Well, it's not, but yeah.
So because everyone else has a smartphone, I have to be the outsider. I have to be the one who's like, no, phones are gay. I didn't get a phone till like 7th grade.
I liked my Jest because I could spam text people with it, with the star 68 or star 67,
Yeah.
and have it a restricted number. And I would do that thousands of times to my friends.
Just fuck with them.
Yeah, because I had a unlimited text plan. So I was
Didn't they
like,
figure out it was you?
no.
Do they know now it was you?
Well, they will if they know this video exists. But
Bruh.
I would take it and I would just put it on my leg and just spam the OK button. It was in the center, and it would send a text every time I hit it. So I sent them like,
What would the text be?
it was like I'd write like penis or something stupid like that. I'd be like, send.
It would just keep sending you out to retype the
Yeah.
message?
It broke one. I broke my friend Logan's vibration motor in his fucking phone.
I made, you know Ian?
Yeah.
I made his phone fucking crash 3 times.
How?
So with this phone, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't 7th grade. It was in 8th grade, a year after I got my phone.
Uh-huh.
I actually, at this point, I replaced, like, I had, like, a shitty Android phone
Yeah.
for, like, a year. And then I got an iPhone.
Yeah.
And I had an iPhone for about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Until I got my current phone, which is my Samsung.
Mm-hmm.
So with my iPhone, I got his number, right? Because we
Yeah.
were in the same art class.
Yeah.
And we're just sitting there because it's art class. You don't you just sit there.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want. You fuck
Start
around.
drawing, kind of.
Fuck, I draw in all the other classes. Every
Yeah.
class is art class.
Every
class. So after giving his number, I'm like, hey, I did the thing where like you put down something stupid like faggot, and then you copy and paste it, and then
Yeah.
copy and paste that,
Yeah.
and then copy and paste that to get to a point where it's just so big. And I got it so long, and was still able to send it, even with barely any data. I was still able to send it to his phone. I don't know fucking how my phone didn't explode because he had the fucking same phone that I did, an iPhone 5.
Yeah.
I sent it to him, and when it fucking reached his phone because he's waiting for it, right? He's like, because I didn't tell him what I was gonna send him.
Yeah.
His phone fucking turned
It
off,
just died.
and it just crashed. It turned off,
It's like,
and I'm
"No,
like, uh-oh.
not doing this.
And then so he turns his phone back on, right?
Yeah.
It's still on the messages. Like he does the home
Brush.
screen, so he puts in the fucking password. It goes to the messages. He sees the long message, but the phone just crashes again.
Did you have to delete the message or something?
No, so he did it like 2 or 3 more times
Yeah.
and tried to get back on. And eventually, one time he was able to hit the home button the second before like the message all fucking scrolled up. It was able to swipe away the message,
Yeah.
the messaging tab. Let's just say we never texted ever again. I nearly broke his phone.
That's funny.
It is very funny.
Yeah.
God, it was so funny. I was laughing so fucking hard. He was pissed, but I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever done. I thought I was a genius. And then fucking, my homie Mitchell came over, and he sat next to me. We were supposed to do like group work.
Yeah.
And instead, we just started airdropping people the dumbest shit. Like we had a picture. Because it was an art book, right?
Yeah.
We had an art book, and then it was a picture of Rumpelstiltskin.
Green Eevee.
Eevee. So it was a picture of Rumpelstiltskin, and instead we just fucking took a picture of it because
Yeah.
this is early 2010s, and we just like would airdrop it to the people, airdrop it to everyone in the class with the message Rumple Foreskin.
Rumple Foreskin.
Just like stupid shit that's funny to only
That's
middle
awesome.
schoolers.
Cool.
And they're like,
forced.
who's doing that? It's like, fuck you.
I don't know.
Because this was a year before iPads.
Yeah.
So we could just do it on our phones. And the teacher's like, who is big black cock fat? Not me. Let me see your phone.
No.
No. You can't look at my phone.
I
It's
remember,
mine. Fuck you.
Remember in middle school, everyone had an iPod Touch. I was like, I want one. And my parents were like, fuck you.
I remember riding the bus and the teenagers having, like the high schoolers having flip phones.
Yeah.
I thought elementary school kids had smartphones, but the not the college kids, high school kids had fucking high school kids and college kids had fucking like flip phones and shit.
Yeah, because they're just used to them.
Yeah,
That's where the Blackberries went to.
it's kind of weird because you and me both have siblings who are
Yeah.
about 4 or 5 years younger.
Yeah.
I was born in 2001, at the beginning of 2001.
Yeah.
You were born at the very end of 1999.
Yep.
And like my sister was born in 2005.
Yeah.
But even then, with only that 4-year difference, because like I remember a time, fucking, like
We
I
still
remember
had
a time
dial-up. I remember
before
dial-up.
like everyone had. I remember before smartphones.
Yeah. So do
I remember flip phones. They didn't stay around for that long, but I was already halfway through elementary school when
Yeah.
smartphones came around. So I remember a time before fucking smartphones. I remember pre-YouTube. I remember old YouTube. I remember when internet wasn't like it was a commodity. It wasn't such a invasive part of everyone's lives.
Yeah. I remember.
So, but her like as a senior leaving high school, looking at the freshmen, like they were just like it was just already just a complete difference between the way, like it was basically a new generation.
Yeah, essentially.
Just because like they were just that much, younger. Like they were born the second fucking the ball started rolling. We were born just before it.
Yeah.
So just by that, we're fucking already had that so much of a head start and so much difference. Like you, me, and fucking all our friends don't use Snapchat. They don't use.
Yeah.
Some of them do, but a lot of them don't use Snapchat. None of them use Musically or TikTok.
God, it's so bad.
Yeah, we're already there's already that fucking gap. Like there's a much bigger gap between me and someone 4 years younger than me than my dad, who was born in the 60s. My mom was born in the 70s.
Yeah.
Which I think is weird.
Well, I mean, technology is just changing, and it's a pace that's.
It's destroyed culture.
Yeah.
Culture doesn't exist anymore. There's internet culture, but that goes beyond state lines and country lines.
And it also is constantly changing every second. It's like something new is happening, and it's just weird. I remember the earliest memory I have is when I lived in up north, right? And yes, up north, and essentially it was me sitting on a balcony with my dad, bringing out a phone that had an antenna on the side of it. You couldn't even. It's not a foldable. It was literally a.
Wasn't a flip phone?
No, it was a straight phone. It has an antenna on the
Bruh.
left side.
Why would he still have that?
It was still working.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was right before. I remember the time before flip phones, and when they were new, and the Motorola Razr came out, and that was a huge. God damn you, Hop! And that was a huge like change. But yeah, it was. It was.
My
weird.
earliest memory is waking up in the house the house that's right next to your house,
Yeah.
your current house. I was in that house, and my earliest memory, I was 4 years old, which is around the time, like, you start to formulate memories.
Yeah.
I was 4 years old. I got up, and I got out of my bed, which was a bunk bed,
Mm-hmm.
and I went out in the living room and watched the SpongeBob movie.
Cool.
That's my first memory, watching the SpongeBob movie. Just like I was sitting on the ground with the TV in front of me, just watching it.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool first memory to have, I think. SpongeBob movie is a fucking damn good movie. Damn good fucking movie.
Goofy. Uber.
Fill her up, boys.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be? Ketchup or mustard? God, dude, SpongeBob movie's so good. Why is
Yeah.
it so good, Nick?
It's because it was written by a good director.
Steven Hillenburg, you
Yeah.
fucking legend. You didn't deserve to die at fucking...
butt plugs.
Wasn't he like in his 50s only?
I don't know.
I believe he was. God damn it, dude.
So this is a radar.
He made
thing.
something... Steven made something great. He made something great 3 good seasons and a great movie to finish the series, and then he watched it
Nickelodeon ruined it.
he watched it get destroyed.
Nickelodeon's
Yeet!
like, Nickelodeon's like, let's just take everything you made and throw it
Steven
in a
Steven
shithole.
Hillenburg. I do not want spin-off series for SpongeBob. As soon as he dies, Nickelodeon be like,
Yeah, it's gamer time. Yeah.
Camp Coral time.
Yeah. I don't know.
God, I hate Nickelodeon.
Well, I mean, they've done a lot of bad, right? But they've also expanded, like, through, like they expanded animation in general.
You grew up on Nickelodeon. I grew up on fucking Cartoon Network. I was a Cartoon Network kid.
Well, I watched a lot of Cartoon Network, but not nearly as much as Nickelodeon.
I didn't watch a lot of Sponge. I didn't even watch a lot of SpongeBob. I watched enough of it, but not a lot of it.
I've seen every episode of SpongeBob at least a couple times.
Yeah, I have, but post being at the age where it was relatively new, and that it was meant for me. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, I was a Cartoon Network kid. I understand, because Cartoon Network's like now just doing really dumb shit.
Well,
Like,
Steven Universe and Adventure Time and Regular Show were all exceptions.
Regular Show, I think, was good for a while, but then it kind of just got fucking. I don't care.
Yeah.
It didn't really get bad. It just got, but like, I don't care.
Well,
Anymore.
the plot became not so much for like teens, but more like it became more adult.
I don't know. I just didn't really. I stopped caring about Regular Show.
Yeah.
I don't really watch it for plot. I watched it like the same reason I watched the old cartoons, which is just to see characters do wacky things. It was cool though. Regular Show is still cool.
Yeah.
It's funny. I like the characters a lot. Adventure Time, I don't hate it. Okay, I hated it at the time when it came out and I was a kid, right? I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This is dumb. But now, like, as an adult and looking back on it, I can tell it's pretty. It's smarter. It's smarter and more well written than I gave it credit for.
Yeah.
I still don't necessarily like it. Not my thing. I do like it. I just don't like the main characters. I think Finn's fucking stupid and annoying. I think Jake's also annoying. I like the side characters though, which is what most people like.
Everyone likes fucking the side characters
because they're to most people they're more interesting.
Yeah, Marceline was fucking cool.
And Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah, Bubblegum was cool.
Fucking, and
Tree Trunks.
Yeah. And I don't know.
Peppermint Butler.
God, he was so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Billy.
Yeah.
So the side characters are always more interesting to me than the fucking main characters, but the show's about the main characters. And it's also just so many episodes, like, alright, fuck this.
Yeah, Bimo is probably the best character, though.
Also, the plot got really weird.
Yeah, it's because it shot off into, like, weird subplots that were
it wasn't really
different.
It like, would go in and out of being linear.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get it.
It's like filler.
Steven Universe, however, I fucking love to death.
I've only seen, like, the first 3 episodes ever.
The first episode isn't the fucking... Like, the first episode does not really convey what the show has turned into. And that's a good thing. Not saying that the first episode's bad, it's just, like...
Oof.
It's nowhere near as good as what it became, right?
Need to switch.
I'll have you watch it sometime. It's really good. The only problem is the fandom is disgusting.
Toxic and
awful,
full of hentai,
Like, write death threats and write kill yourself letters to voice actors for something that the character they voiced did.
That's
awful.
awful.
Toxic. So that's how fucking stupid. Oh, they also made
it's made for children.
One of the characters is like they're not fat, but they're kind of like kind of chunky.
Yeah.
And someone drew them like skinnier than they're portrayed in the show.
Yeah.
And they were almost driven to suicide.
That's terrible. Another show that's like that is Gravity Falls.
God, well, yeah, that's not Cartoon Network though. But yeah, still, Gravity Falls is fantastic.
Yeah.
Gravity Falls is just fucking god tier, front to back. But
it's very good writing.
Well, partly because it's so short, it didn't have time to even there wasn't a plateau, there wasn't a dip because it hadn't even hit where it could have gone.
Yeah.
God, Gravity Falls so good. One of the greatest cartoons of all time.
Yeah. I think think they should do more about the lore about it, or if I don't know if they've ever released anything more about like how or what happened.
Why did they get canceled anyway? I know it got cut short than what it was supposed to be.
Yeah. I think it was just crunch. I think they ran out of time.
Did it get good ratings?
Oh, I'm almost positive it did.
Oh. Maybe I should look it up. It's a good
Yeah.
thing that, you know, whatever. It's still good. Still fucking fantastic. Who was the character? Was his name like Old Man McGucket?
Yeah,
Wasn't that his name?
something like that.
McGucket. Dude, he's my favorite character.
Fucking, he just show up randomly.
The Gobblewalker.
I remember
What's it called?
I don't know.
Like the second episode?
Jibberwocky? I don't know.
Gobblewalkie, something like that. And it turns out it's just like a giant robot.
There was my favorite episode is when they go fishing, right? Like Uncle or Grunkle Sands. It was like, yeah, let's go fishing for for the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, that's the episode I'm talking about with
Yeah.
fucking McGucket. I done seen it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tyler really likes McGucket. I showed Tyler McGucket. Tyler thinks he's really funny.
He is funny.
God, he's so fucking awesome.
He's meant for comic relief. He's the character.
Oh, he's so funny, dude. You know what's... Gravity Falls is one of the best climaxes. It probably has... Yeah, it easily has one of the best climaxes to a cartoon.
Don't spoil. I've only seen like a couple. I've not seen a lot of episodes, but
You never watched the whole thing?
No.
We're watching the whole thing.
I haven't had the time.
Well, we're watching the whole thing, Nick.
Yeah.
I watched it, the whole thing, about 3 years ago on Christmas break. I just binged it because it was so short.
Oh god, it's so dusty.
Dust must bite.
No. All right. Yeah. Just the writing in general is very well done.
God, I won't spoil what the ending is, but let's just say there's a giant fight involving all the characters
Cool.
against Bill Cipher, obviously.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Bill Cipher is?
Nope.
Well, he's not. It's like he's the obvious bad guy.
Okay.
The show sets him up that way. It's not a spoiler. All right, since you haven't watched it all, I don't know what to talk about more with the show.
Yeah.
The only climax I can think of that's better than Gravity Falls, not really better, but bigger, only because it'd be Avatar. Only because Avatar is just a bigger show about more action. Like
Yeah.
it's more serious minded.
Yeah.
And because it's more serious, the climax is also fucking bigger and more epic in scale.
Then
Also, it involves nations. Gravity Falls involves just like a tiny town with some goofy characters.
there's also no filler, I don't think, in Avatar at all. I think it's all story constantly.
I haven't watched that. I've watched the first episode of Avatar probably 10 times because Nickelodeon would play that over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, they still do.
So I would just fucking like, here's that first episode I've seen. So I could probably fucking, not word for word, because I don't memorize a script, but I like scene for scene, I know exactly what fucking
Yeah.
happens in the first episode. That's about it, though.
Zuko is such a good character.
Zuko.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about much of it because you haven't seen it, but his character is
I know a lot of plot points.
yeah.
I couldn't tell you what they are because I don't know character names or.
Zuko's the guy with the burn on.
I know
the
who
prince,
Zuko
yeah.
is. I know who Zuko and
God
Katara.
damn
Isn't her name Katara?
it. Yeah. Sokka.
Sokka, Toph.
Mm-hmm. And Aang.
Yeah, I said Aang.
Yeah.
What is Zuko's sister's name?
Azula.
Azula, Iroh. Is it Iroh or Iroh?
Iroh.
Iroh.
Yeah. Because it's an Iroh is Mako.
Yeah. What is the flying like bull looking? What's the pet that Aang has? He has two.
Momo, and then there's Appa.
Appa.
Yeah.
What's the monkey?
Appa's the big guy.
I know who
and
Appa.
Momo
Okay.
is the
Who's the monkey?
Momo.
Momo.
Yeah. He's the lemur.
I like Appa. Why can Appa fly? Why can those things fly?
They just can.
What, does the lemur do anything? I don't remember. I remember what it looks like. I just don't remember if it does
There's
anything
a
special.
episode. I'm pretty sure.
No, just like does it have any cool like quote unquote special powers like the
Well, it
like
flies.
Appa can fly. It can fly too.
Yeah. It's a winged lemur.
How the
It's-
fucking whatever happened to fucking one thing I've always wondered like because I've never been spoiled on this. I don't have no idea what happened to all the airbenders.
Yeah, I can't tell you that.
Is it awesome?
I can't tell you.
Well, what I mean is like is it fucking cool? Is it well written? Is it awesome to figure out?
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Is it fucking?
It's an interesting journey.
How far do you have to go in the story to figure out what happened to them all?
Like maybe episode 4 or 5.
Oh, is it like an open secret everyone knows?
Yeah.
Just no one talks to it about Aang. It's like,
Correct.
Watch this.
Correct.
Why does he have the? No, I know he's the
Just
Avatar.
tips.
But why does he have the fucking? Oh yeah, he does have frosted tips. In Pokemon Shield, you fight his mom, who's the Ice type gym leader. She's dummy thick, and the internet likes her.
Why? Why must the internet ruin everything?
Nah, dude, it makes
Whoa.
it better.
That was such a cool flip.
It's barbarical, dude. Why does fucking Aang have those? I know he's the Avatar, but why does he have the fucking tattoos?
All of the airbenders have monk tattoos.
Every single one of them?
Yep.
What about the civilians?
What do you mean?
The civilians who lived in like their nation.
There weren't any.
Why?
Because it was a monk society.
Why only?
They were secluded.
But all the others don't the earthbenders and waterbenders and firebenders
They have societies. Well, yes, and I do think they all had tattoos. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think eventually they get tattoos.
Aren't the airbenders based off like Tibet,
Yes.
Tibetan monks, and Fire Nation's obviously Japan.
Yep.
The waterbenders are based off the Inuit.
Yep.
Eskimos. The earthbenders
Chinese.
Chinese.
Yep.
Chinese versus Japan.
Yeah.
I've seen this happen before.
The Earth cities are so cool.
They have like cool like Japanese and like I know they're
Yeah.
benders, but they're also like is there also like cool Japanese and Chinese weapons like katanas?
Yeah,
and
there are. Probably the best episode I think ever, in my opinion, was when Sokka he made a sword.
he makes a sword.
He goes into like in disguise, like in the firebending, like in the Fire Nation, right? Because they eventually have to get there for the plot, you know.
I've seen a couple episodes of Avatar. Not a couple episodes, a couple scenes. I want to say
Yeah.
one episode. I've seen a couple scenes. And one of the scenes I think is fucking hilarious is with, like, most of them, the funny ones are with Toph.
Yeah. Because
And she's
Toph
like,
is hilarious.
Look over there! And everyone looks and she's like, and she just turns to them and, like, does the fucking you can't see me thing over her eyes.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
I like how she fucking makes fun of her own blindness.
She
It's like, don't you guys know I'm blind, retards?
yeah, and she doesn't really let it inhibit her, really. You know, there's some cool stuff that she can do. That
I'm assuming she does the opposite, like she rises above.
yeah.
Bed.
In the Legend of Korra, there's some pretty cool stuff. I haven't watched all of the Legend of Korra because
How much
God,
is
it's
there?
so fucking painful to watch. But I think there's 2 seasons.
How
I'm
many
not
seasons
sure.
of Avatar is there?
3. They were going to go for 4, but they ran out of time.
3 seasons, how many episodes each?
I think 10 to 12.
That's not that long.
No, but they're like 30-minute episodes.
I thought Avatar was... Whatever, doesn't matter. So Korra has 2 seasons?
Yeah, I think so.
With how many episodes? Same amount?
Yeah, I think the same amount.
Same length?
Yeah. It's just not good.
Is there ever going to be another Avatar series?
I hope so. God, I hope so.
What would it be, though?
I don't know. Another Avatar?
It could just be a prequel.
That'd be interesting.
Well, yeah, I don't understand. Like, I
Watching
understand
Roku's
the
story.
point of the Avatar, right?
Yeah.
He's the one who's supposed to master all 4 elements, and he can kind of be whatever 'cause he's reincarnated all the time.
Yeah.
But couldn't you just make a series about, like, the Avatar world
Yeah.
without the main character being the Avatar?
Yeah, the
They could-
spirit world.
Yeah, you could also have...
The spirit world is the Avatar, like where they connect. The bridge between the real world and the
What is
spirit
their,
world.
like, world called? Like, where the fucking... What is their world called? Is that, like, a name? Like,
What do you
Earth?
mean? I don't know. I'm not sure.
What's the... Whatever. Yeah, but why can't it just take place in the... I would think it would be cool to have something that takes place in the Avatar universe, but
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily star the Avatar as the main character.
That'd be interesting.
I think Avatar should still be in the story because that's the whole point. But, you know, like, maybe, like, oh... We're going to follow the story of this guy who has to go, like, because you can choose whatever avatar you want, right?
Yeah.
'Cause there's lots of them. So, like, oh, this guy is the personal guard to the avatar of his time. So the main character is the guard, but the avatar's still in it and still important to the story.
Yeah.
That's just the one example
It'd
I
be
thought of
cool
off the top of my head.
to see Roku. The Avatar Roku was the it's Aang's like, predecessor. Avatar.
Direct predecessor?
Yeah. It'd be cool to see a prequel
How
of
fucking
Roku.
here? This isn't really a spoiler. How long was Aang trapped in that fucking like air bubble underwater?
100 years.
100 years?
Yeah.
Bruh.
100 years since the Fire Nation attack. Remember?
100 years since then?
Or it's like
It's been 100 whole years, and that's just been one whole war.
it's been like this because essentially the Earth Kingdom and the Fire Kingdom are still at war. And it's been 100 years since the Avatar was like seen last.
Which is Aang.
Yeah.
And what happened, like let's say, like, the day before he fucking did that, like, what was happening in the world?
The Fire Nation is at war with all the other nations.
Just for expansion?
Yes. For
Uh,
supreme control.
was the air was the Air Kingdom, was that even a nation, or was it just like we're just some
It
dudes
was a
in the-
nation. It was a nation. There were a few air temples.
Okay.
And they're like secluded societies essentially. Like
So how did
Tibetan monks are.
I bet I can tell how that fight went. Shoots fire, uses air to make fire bigger.
Well,
Bruh.
you know. You have to watch for
Yeet.
it to make sense.
So wait, 100 years later, so they still at war?
Yeah.
How come
Well,
the Fire
I don't
Nation's
know. I don't
just-
know when the Fire Nation declared war on all the other ones. It's somewhere in the story, but it's been a long time since I've seen.
How have they
all
not
of
just
them.
fucking waffle stomp their entire rest of the world?
Because it's the rest of the world versus one nation.
How have they not been waffle stomped then?
Because they're firebenders. Yeah.
I'm getting confused.
Yeah. You kind of have to watch it because there's a lot.
Have they even like made any territorial game? Like, do you see like an
Yeah.
occupied Earth
Yes.
city?
Yes. You see occupied areas.
The only problem I have with Avatar is that like it's a fucking show about war and death, and you do see that, but like I want to see someone's fucking face get melted off by a firebender.
Yeah. Well, there are like military hospitals where there are bandages over like heads and stuff like
I
that.
understand that, but it's all off screen.
Yeah.
I understand the kids show, but it doesn't have to be.
If they ever went back, like they're doing Adventure Time on HBO right now, if they ever went back and did that, it'd probably be the most watched cartoon on TV. Next to like concurrently watched.
There's this anime called Fooly Cooly, which
Yeah.
everyone who made Avatar was forced to watch,
Yeah.
and I want to have you watch it. It's very short. It's only 6 episodes.
Mm.
You'll like it. It's really funny, and it's fucking insane.
Cool.
It's really just insane. It has this fucking chick called Haruko who's like an inner fucking like a galactic fucking space traveler, right?
Yeah.
Just shows up out of nowhere. She literally hits the main character in the fucking face with a guitar,
Vibe chick.
and then an alien pops out of his head, and then he gets this guy as a friend who's like a walking TV thing. It's just weird. It's just goofy, but everyone who made Avatar was forced to watch it, and you'd like it. I think. I liked it a lot.
I want the
It's
animators.
got a lot of music because it's got a lot of fucking music shit into
Yeah.
it. It's a really musically based show.
Yeah,
Gamered.
I want the Avatar series to be rebooted. Even if it's a new Avatar. Even if it is Korra again. Like it's just so like interesting to me.
Ava shit. The Avatar is reborn in the body of a cat.
Yeah, we won.
A required gym badge, retard.
Fat Josh. Fat
Look at the
Josh.
bling around his neck, dude.
He even has the cargo shorts.
Well, it's not cargo shorts. Like basketball shorts.
Well, he's carrying cargo. If you know what I'm saying.
Give me that gym badge. I think
yeah.
the next gym leader is a ghost type. And then the Hammerlock one's obviously
we have a
dragon
lot
type.
of dark, so we'll be fine.
Oh yeah, we're gonna fucking gank their shit.
Yeah.
Do. The ghost type gym leader is one of those gym leaders that everyone freaks out about, just like the ice type one.
Why?
Not because dummy thick, but because she's like adorable.
Okay. They're like 14.
That stopped no one.
It should.
It does in real life.
The restaurant. Bob's your uncle. Bob.
Bobby.
Yeah.
It's a pizza pie.
What do they make the pizza out of?
When the moon hits your eye like a cold pizza pie, it's amore. Out of fucking Moo milk, dude. Make the cheese. And they get tomatoes, make the fucking sauce,
serious?
dude. I don't know. They sell Moo milk in this.
No, not that. But they just have a fucking ancient tapestry in a pizza place.
Finders keepers, faggot.
I guess. Look at the chef guy back there. He's like, oh, what are you doing?
Welcome to my fine establishment.
I'm going to buy pizza.
I like a stash.
What do you mean?
That's a respectable mustache.
Oh, the guy in the poster. I thought you were talking about the guy in the See
Tapestry?
that guy to our left? He was just staying there with the ladle. He's like, what the fuck are you doing?
You guys gonna fucking order something?
Yeah. Hey, freeloaders. Buy or get out.
No loitering.
Can you leave?
This isn't a public place.
Purchase something.
Sonia, shut up. Hop, shut up. Everyone just shut up. Leave me alone. I want to go run around and fucking...
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
Headbutt. Yeah.
You're a dumbass, aren't you? Breaks fucking neck.
Yeah. Bath time.
Join me, Sonia. Hop, but
Stop.
you must leave.
Do not.
Me and Hop must battle for the right to see Sonia naked.
Stop. She's 14.
Sonia is not 14. Sonia's an adult.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm dead fucking sure.
I don't know about that one.
See, look, Hop even wants to do it. He's like, come on, I'm gonna fucking see her naked.
Yeah. No.
Sonia doesn't want me to lose either.
Like, don't lose, retard.
Hop is a fucking creep. You should
God,
see
I
his
hate
brother.
him.
Double.
The Ram versus the Corvusire.
I'm counting on you. Pikachu, I choose you.
God, Hop is worse than Ash.
I'm gonna fuck Hop.
Shoot him with a gun.
Hop bend over. Hop bend over. Jerry use drill peck.
No, not the drill though.
Colossal
Drill,
use
though.
hot coals on your ass.
Toasty buns. Yeah. I don't know.
Drill peck time. Get fucked, retard.
Get gamered.
Do.
You would think Hop would change clothes because the climate is changes.
Hop don't give a shit, dude.
Hop is always like either way too warm or way too cold. Why he talks constantly.
Hop doesn't give a fuck. Hop's like Colt, just like wears the same thing every day.
Colt isn't even a human, so it doesn't count.
Neither is Hop.
Yeah, I guess.
Hop's a fucking demon.
Hop has problems with a wool sheep.
Hop has mesothelioma.
If you were a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma.
You look, fucking Obstagoon just used mesothelioma. Double got fucked.
Why is he so happy that he's getting beaten?
Because he's a trooper.
He's a moron.
He knows what's coming.
Yeah, what's coming is a gun.
I don't get why his team changed between now and when we fought him on the bridge earlier.
I don't know.
Because like it was pretty consistent. But there's just that one outlier on the bridge where he's just this whole team just like, I'm gonna use a bunch of weird Pokemon like Heatmore and shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Fuck you, Cinderace.
Also, where the hell did he just get them? Did he just like walk back?
He's catching them all around, dude. just like we are.
Yeah, but I mean, like we're catching them
Oh shit.
from so much farther away than he is,
Yeet.
and bringing them here, and he just like has them.
Well, this is a Pokemon universe where everyone but you has to follow the rules.
I guess, yeah.
No, other way around. Where you
Yeah, I
have to follow the rules,
understood.
no one
Yeah.
else does. I am tired.
I am also tired.
You and me are both passing out second this episode's done.
Yeah, probably. 3 a.m.
Nick, your son.
Go. Come on, dude. Punch.
Toxicity is toxicity is fucking adult Nick.
He must become fatter. Oh, great. Well, goodbye. Oh!
Thanks, Dick.
Oof.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. Now we just have, Sob.
Sob.
He's unbeatable.
I'm unbeatable. Pokemon.
Only use
How many Pokemon songs can you sing?
Not even the first one fully.
You can sing the first one?
Mm,
I wanna be the very best.
I only know
like
most
no
of it.
one ever was. Bah, bah, bah. To catch them is my real test.
Strip is
To
level
train them
39.
is my cause. Bah, bah,
Ooh.
bah. I will travel across the land, beating Hop's ass. Bum, bum, bum. Each Pokemon to understand
Perchin.
why I hate Hop.
God, Hop, I need you to leave
I will kill you, Hop.
with a gun. Pulls out gun out of bag.
Use.
Pop, pop.
You ever see the new Pokemon design animation?
No.
There's this fucking video. It's like talk about it's called like new Pokemon in
Yeah.
quotes. It's made by Ross from Game Grumps, and it's like, here's your Pokemon, and the main kid chooses this Pokemon called Bane, which is like gun with eyes. He's like Bane. It's just a handgun, and he walks into this
pop.
gym, which is penis type. And the fucking guy who's this big fat dude wearing a Speedo sends out Weenie Puss.
God damn
It's
it.
like, go Weenie Puss. And the kid's like, go Bane. And he just kills the Pokemon. And the guy's like, oh, take your gym badge. Just fucking leave. And then he goes to a
gun.
Then he goes to a Pokemon Center. He's like, heal up my Pokemon, please. And the nurse Joy's like, please don't fucking kill me. And a fucking Officer Jenny comes in and tases him with a Pikachu. It's
Like-
really fucking funny.
Like actual Pikachu or like a Pikachu stun gun?
It's a taser with a Pikachu. It just shoots a Pikachu at you.
Shoot Pikachu. Shoot Pikachu.
I think the fucking mascot for Pokemon should be fucking Pinkerchin.
The mascot for Pokemon should be Snorlax.
Mascot for Pokemon should be Ash.
Should not be Ash.
No, you catch Ash, dude. The Ash Pokemon.
You catch him and then put him in a box and never
I
talk
think the
to him.
mascot for Pokemon should be Metapod.
I don't know.
Metapod.
Metapod.
The mascot for Pokemon Online is Gardevoir.
What? Guy with vagina.
Fuck you, Hop.
Snorlax. God, I love Snorlax.
God, I love Snorlax too. That's why I have a Snorlax fucking keychain. I have it on my keychain. I had another one. I actually had another one. It was like my one right now is metal.
Yeah.
The one before that was like plastic.
Yeah.
And I got swinging my keys around like a fucking autist. And my keychain went flying somewhere.
Yeet. Yeah. Bite my ass.
Get fucked, libtard.
So I saw somebody beat the with the challenge, like catch one Pokemon and then go.
You mean where you catch one Pokemon on each route?
Yeah.
Nuzlocke.
I saw somebody beat that. Beat the Elite Four with the Snorlax.
Is that all he had?
Yeah.
Snorlax is a homie, dude. Just keep him in fucking rest and hyper beam and you're good.
He had like 300 Hyper Potions.
If you have 300 hyper potions, you can just wait for the Pokemon to run out of power points.
That's what he did.
Dead ass.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, stinky. Pokemon has this weird thing. So when you attack a Pokemon, like if I like okay, my Charmander uses Scratch on your Squirtle, right?
Yeah.
So it has like so the move will do 40 power,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's not effective or it's not super effective or not very effective, it'll just do it's a 40 power move, right?
Uh-huh.
And that damage it does is based on my attack, the power of the move, and your Pokemon's defense, right?
Yeah.
So let's say it does 10 damage.
Oh, also, their Snorlax had perfect defense.
Bet.
Yeah.
Well, Snorlax already has really low defense anyway. It's especially defensive tank.
Yeah.
So Charmander will do 10 damage, but it's based on a percentage. So it'll do anywhere from like 10 to like 95 to 100 to the max.
Yeah.
Like the max damage is 100.
Yeah.
Let's say the max damage it can do is like 15.
Yeah.
It'll do anywhere from like 95% of that to the 100, which is the max percentage. And the more you use that
100%.
move, like there's a chance like your move could do like 10 damage or like 15 damage,
Yeah.
right? So on as like no stats change. Well, if you use that move over and over again in succession, the gap, the range will lessen. It'll fucking get closer together. It's very weird.
Yeah, I don't really know how it works.
So if
that
you keep using the same move over and over again, it's a greater chance that you will do the max amount of damage that move can do.
well.
'Cause it's on a range. It's very strange.
Yeah.
Time to zoom.
Pizza.
Mmm.
Wish I could eat pizza.
I want some pizza.
Sounds good.
I want some more taco pizza 'cause it's the only fucking pizza that Pizza Hut sells that's actually good.
Yeah.
Time to heal.
Yes.
This is a pretty good team we have. I really like it.
They look pretty cool.
Part of me is like, if I find something cooler, I will probably replace either Scorch or Toxicity.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. I was actually able to get a pretty good team. And that's because I think this game has really solid Pokemon design.
Yeah. Too bad they took out the other ones. Whatever. We'll go here next time.
We have to go to that town down there to the south.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah,
Spikemuth.
Yeah.
And then after that, we can go all the way to Hammerlock.
And back
And then
up.
we go all the way up to the top to Victory Road or whatever.
Yeah.
And do the little event and finish the story and catch the legendary Pokemon or fight it or do whatever you're supposed to do. Because I still haven't been spoiled. I don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do. I don't know what happens.
Radar card. All right. We'll see you.